We don't have the ability to simply move people because they are camping outdoors. Kind of the traditional role of the police officer, move along, right? We don't have that anymore.
Starbucks, 211 Wash. Can you move along, Leroy? He's panhandling out front.
Okay, why don't you stay away from the front of Alsos, okay? He's disturbing the patrons by begging.
Asking them questions.
Yes, asking for money.
Here's a $10 gift card to Starbucks.
Hi.
Welcome.
Hi, Leroy.
How you doing?
Alright, you gotta move along. Starbucks doesn't want you. Stand here.
Alright.
Over here, I guess you're asking people for money?
Yeah, I'm not asking for money. Somebody just gave me
Free
this.
speech can't be harassment.
Okay, so
Okay, good.
Leroy, just keep it moving.
This video is about the contradictory ways about Salem Police Department and the Copaganda that they pushed on January 31st, 2023. One of the key points about this meeting was people experiencing homelessness and that the police could no longer just move them along because they are out panhandling. As I called the police chief out that day saying that I believe this was all propaganda because I have witnessed and filmed the exact opposite of what they are telling the public. I am going to show you here some body cam footage from a couple different officers from two different incidences with the same homeless individual. Tell me what you think, if it was propaganda or if they have stopped violating the people's rights of Salem, whether they are residents or visitors.
We don't have the ability to simply move people because they are camping outdoors. There may be issues that arise when people camp outdoors that we will respond to, and certainly we will continually offer services to people. But the kind of the traditional role of the police officer, move along, right? We don't have that anymore.
Salem Police Recorder Lampacuzzi.
With Leroy out front bothering our customers as they're coming in and out. I was hoping that maybe somebody could come down and talk to him and ask him to kind of keep it moving.
Okay, you just help me out. What's your address? I just don't remember.
We're on Derby Street. What's our address again, Joe? What's the number? The street number? The 72? I'm so sorry. I don't even know the street number.
Okay.
No, that's terrible. It's Alsos Lounge.
How could you say sorry? I don't remember it. So.
Right? Yeah. We're looking it up right now. Sorry. 282 Derby Street.
282. Okay, you just got somebody that's, is he inside the establishment?
He's not inside. His name's Leroy. We have a no trespass order against him. He hasn't come into the building, but he is bothering people, kind of getting in their faces a little bit as they're trying to come in and out. And, you know, bothering people for money and cigarettes and stuff. And he's just made a couple of people nervous as they were coming in. So I was hoping maybe one of you guys could come down and give him ask him to keep it moving.
Yeah, no problem. I'll send someone down.
Awesome. Thanks a lot.
All right, you're welcome.
Bye.
427. Good. 21 is en route from the station. Can you go to Alsos Lounge, 282 Derby Street? There's a undesirable outside bothers the customers. They say it's no trespass. Leroy. Good.
There's the cops, you're here.
Roger.
They try to f with you, I got you, man. They can't trespass you from a sidewalk.
What's going on?
I'm just walking off the street. I'm going to get pizza.
All right, well, listen, we're getting complaints
Alright.
from the Alsos Lounge, you know, because, you know, it's one thing to, you know, see people on the street, you know, and ask them for some change, but they feel like that you're bugging them, like all the customers, okay? All right, so where are you going to get pizza?
Well, right down in the also. I'm going down the pizza place.
Okay, why don't you stay away from the front of Alsos, okay? But you know, you have a no trespass order.
That's from inside though, right? Not the sidewalk.
Yep.
He's free to be on the sidewalk.
He's disturbing the patrons by begging.
Asking them questions.
Yes, asking for money, and they say he's getting aggressive.
We know Leroy.
Leroy gets aggressive. He does.
We all know freedom of speech can't be bothering people, asking for change. They like me, so I call them out. Yeah, I heard the call from them, that's why I've been down here waiting. How about you keep moving? No, you can stand up. I'll stand out here and I'll bother everyone else over there.
Well, he came up to me, he wasn't.
You want to get some pizza? We'll be clear. It's 25.
Yeah. I understand the hustle, man. He's not doing. He wasn't aggressive to me.
He never is, man.
And he's not, you have the option to say no if you can't do it.
He's been trespassed from every.
I'm sure.
Just for being out on the front, never inside.
Yeah.
He'll go in
He's not
sometimes.
doing anything illegal. He's
Exactly.
just trying to make it. I understand. I appreciate guys like you out
here.
here.
Yeah. I run Master Accountability is my YouTube channel.
Bro, I've seen your show. I've seen your videos.
Sure. Yeah,
Am I on video right now?
Yeah. This was recording because of them. I won't post you now.
No, I've seen your videos.
Yeah, I do MA Live on Facebook too.
Police recorded, Prosnewski.
Hi, I'm calling from the Starbucks at 211 Washington Street. Leroy's been panhandling outside for the last, week and a half. And he doesn't, we've told him, hey, you can't hang out in front of stores. But he doesn't care. He just keeps coming back.
Okay, we'll go see what's going on with him.
It's not an emergency. Thank you so much.
Okay, sure thing. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hi.
You're welcome.
Hi, Leroy.
How you doing?
Alright, you gotta move along. Starbucks doesn't want you in here.
Alright.
You have somewhere to go?
I'm just walking around. No, he didn't want me to point me that I took him to the lady because my phone is dying.
Yeah.
And he could give me a couple of minutes to charge it, so I got it here. That's what I'm here.
That's nice, dude. Yeah. No, that's good.
Soon that thing, the phone.
So your phone is charging?
No, my phone.
Oh, so you're letting him use the charger?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, well, they just don't want you over here. I guess you're asking people for money?
Somebody just gave me
Free speech can't be harassment.
Okay, so Leo, just keep it moving. Okay? Alright, is there any way you can meet up with him after and get the charger back?
I'll go across the street, wait for you.
He's on the sidewalk. He doesn't have to move along.
Alright, thank you.
The chief said that.
Yeah, you're good.
Ortega. The chief said the days of moving people along are done.
Kind of the traditional role of the police officer, move along, right? We don't have that anymore.
You can't move him along. He's on the sidewalk, Ortega. Yeah. So you're proving to be a tyrant too? Leroy, you don't have to go anywhere. You can be on the sidewalk, man. I'm telling you. I got even more evidence that they bullshit. That was all propaganda. That homeless meeting you guys had was all bullshit. The days of moving along are done with. No, they're not. Freedom of speech cannot be harassment. Panhandling is covered under freedom of speech. I'm getting that body cam footage. I hope you had it on. Yep. It really is. He can be over here. This is a sidewalk. Asking people for something is not harassment. Harassment is a very legal definition. It has to be 3 or more times, and it has to be targeted at a certain person. I'm going to the police department. This.
Okay, party moved along.
Party moved along. Leroy, that's crazy. They can't move you along like that. I'm trying to stick up, man. Hey, what's going on? Who's that? Oh, what's up, man? I couldn't see because of the glare. What's going on? So, I know you guys all heard about the meeting they had about the homelessness.
I've been gone for a bit.
Oh, you have? Oh, all right. So there was a meeting a week or two back about homelessness, and the chief had said directly to somebody that the days of moving people along are over with. Meanwhile, I've witnessed them move along Leroy 2 times when he's on a public sidewalk He's not inside the business,
Yeah.
and they're claiming that him asking people for money is harassment. It's protected under free speech. He can ask whoever whatever he wants.
Okay.
And for the fact that the chief said that the days of moving people along, and meanwhile it's actually being told over the radio to move people along, I think that's very contradictory. And I said that meeting to me was more propaganda because I was seeing the truth, what was really happening. What's being said right here is a lot of, I call it Copaganda, where you guys are trying to like pat yourselves on the back and everything, but you guys are kind of forced into this situation. I think there should be much more education, which this is the beginning of, to actual rights of people, all people, not just homeless, not just people that have homes, but all people. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. So I know here in Salem, they've posted up, say no to panhandling signs. Meanwhile, the city is panhandling with those signs themselves. Wasted over $1,300, as I did a public records for that information. The way they worded the first document on the site was that they basically, the homeless people don't really know how to spend their money in a healthy way. That's a really broad umbrella to put over all homeless individuals. Not only that, but then the people that, like this woman right here, had a problem with, they got a letter hand delivered to them by the building inspector, which I had to go to the building inspector and confront him myself and let him know that that's unconstitutional to fine or criminalize homelessness. Then I had to go to the city attorney, and a lot of this is being squashed because case law is being brought up. People like myself are actually confronting our government officials and the police on the treatment of these homeless individuals. Not only that, but I've seen a lot of mistreatment. I've seen people for being disrespectful while panhandling, handcuffed behind their back in a wheelchair with no legs. I've seen some really bad stuff. I'm out there filming all the time, and then I try to get some body cam footage. The body cams aren't turned on, things like that. So I think for the public to be have more of an education on our rights, which is unfortunate that a lot of people in the public don't have the basic knowledge of our civil rights. But public property is for all the public to use however they want, as long as they're not victimizing other people or damaging property. And that's why they have a civil right to be camping out in public. About 24 hours after this interaction here at the police station with Sergeant Vangelis, I was arrested for allegedly violating a no harassment order put on me by a city contracted first responder. It was extended by a judge for 2 years without asking for any evidence of the allegations against me, taking that person's word for 100% fact. I was held on $25,000 bail. I was held on that $25,000 bail from Saturday the 11th till Monday the 13th until I was released on personal recognizance. I still have now 4 open charges with 2 open cases. If you all want to check out all my other social media platforms, check my Linktree link in the description and pinned comment. Also ways to donate if you want to donate for PayPal, Cash App. I appreciate you all. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Much love, respect, and appreciation.